Thank you for joining me on my masterclass. Now, yesterday I told you guys to invest in Filecoin. Yesterday was not a particularly good day for crypto. Even the market cap, the total market capitalization of crypto shrank. But Filecoin was going to go places. And how do I know that? How did we know that? We knew it from indexing. So we were able to tell, we were able to decode that Filecoin was going to go up. At the time I told you guys to invest in Filecoin, it was trading at about $4.62 per unit. When I did the video, it was trading at 466. By the end of the video, it had dropped to 462. And the number of people, they lost heart. But I told you guys, I said invest. And then Filecoin actually rose. It rose. I told you guys, expect modest gains between 4.5% to 5%. And it happened. Now, when Filecoin got to $4.72, I did another video encouraging you guys who bought at 462 to sell. Now, a certain Chidi now complained and said, I told him to sell and he sold, but that the price now went up. And I did a video yesterday. I tried to explain to you guys that I'm conservative. I don't have overconfidence with cryptos. Rather I do overcompensation, because that's the way to be successful. You can't be led by greed. You have to be led by data, by education, by information. And we're looking at indexing. We're taking the moving averages, and that these are risk assets. So a lot can happen, and it could go south very quickly. And after I did that video, in fact, Filecoin still rose. It went to $4.81. Eventually got to $4.86. And then it just dropped drastically. From $4.86, it went to $4.60. Now, you see, if you had held on to that coin saying, oh, it's still going to rise, it's rising, I'm going to make money, all of a sudden you'd be in the red. You'd definitely be in the red. And that's how cryptos are. They are the riskiest of risk assets. So you have to use wisdom. You have to get out while the ovation is loudest, and you've got to be guided by data. You cannot be guided by greed, because you're a human being. You got emotions. Sometimes you're going to be led by these emotions, and you don't know that you're being led by these emotions. You're excited, you're elated, you're happy, and then there's adrenaline rushing in your body, in your brain, in your, the hormones are there. Your blood is flowing, and that's why you cannot trust yourself. You got to focus on what cannot lie. You got to focus on data. So if you follow my, when I say opinions, I don't want to use the word advice. If you follow my opinions, you're likely to make a lot of money. There's going to be some times when I'm going to tell you to sell, and then you sell, and then the price still rise. It's going to happen. It doesn't mean that I was wrong. I prefer to get out while there is still a safety net than to get out and then when like there's a lot of risk, and then anything happens, and then all of that gain. Just imagine that. Look at that. 486, you're very, very happy, and then from 486 down to 460. Meanwhile, you bought at 462. That means if you sell, it's a loss. So let's understand how these things work. This is not a game for greed. It's a game, or rather, would I say, it's a business that you have to hedge your risk. And the only way you can hedge your risk is by having information, data. You can never be over-informed. You can only be under-informed. Now, when I'm going to give you another crypto pick, maybe in about 30 minutes, I'm going to do another video. I'm also going to tell you when to sell. Now, you're going to have some people who are going to be like Chidi, who might be upset when I tell you to sell just before, it rises up again, but that is why I'm doing what I'm doing. Now, if you watch this, you got questions, put your questions in the comment section. I'll do my best to respond to each and every category like I always do, but then you have to remember, I do not have a WhatsApp or a Telegram channel or Gmail email address. Good morning, my subscribers. Once again, this is when the work with the Apostle of Prosperity saying, God bless.
But Reno travels all around the world. I hope you get inspired about what you see. Apostle of greatness, Reno is a master. Only one man against the whole world in large. Fighting with the monsters, poverty I can't stand. That's why Reno is